Hello, this is my third video in my leadership series. Last week I was talking about trying to pass on the baton, as in finding the person to replace you. Today I'm talking a little bit about delegation and about finding people to take on particular roles. For a period I worked as a volunteer manager, so I managed a group of people who were not paid to do the role. And in order to recruit them, we needed to be clear about the expectation. Jesus did that. So he had a group of people that he'd identified to walk around with him, his disciples, the 12 disciples. And then what he did in Luke 9, verses 1 through to 6, he sends them out with some particular instructions so they get a chance to have a go at doing the role, and that's really important to do that. So some of the tips I would have, I suppose, for identifying volunteers to take on different roles is, first of all, being clear about the characteristics you need from that person. What kind of skill, what kind of background do they need? What kind of personality do they need to be? So be clear about that for yourself and for the organisation you're working for. Secondly, put together a role description. So be clear about what you expect from them. There's nothing worse than going into a job and not really knowing and just finding your way. Sometimes you can add bits to it and stuff according to your own character, but it's always good to have something as a basis for that role. And then thirdly, once you've got that information together, speak to the person you're interested in taking up the role. Speak to them and ask them to consider it and give them time to consider it. Say, I'll give you a week, think about it, pray about it, work out whether it's right for you. Because it may be they don't have the time, work commitments, family commitments, something, it's just not possible at this particular time. And it's better for them to say no now than it is to start the role and then just kind of drift away from that. The advantage of passing these information on or getting people to do these roles is that you find out about people's qualities for the future, for them to take on other roles into the future. So think about that passage where Jesus sends out the 12. He's very clear about the expectation. And when they come back, I'm sure they discuss it and talk and evaluate what they do. Thanks for listening.